Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you don't know, my name is Whitney Michael. I'm your local 757 trusted realtor. Today we are going to be talking about how a military family can purchase their dream home at a 4.25% interest rate in today's market. And I'm going to give you a real life example of this. All right, so the first thing you need to understand that as a military buyer, you have the option to utilize the VA loan. What is the VA loan? How does it work? The VA loan is a mortgage tool that is offered to veterans and active duty service members and reservists to be able to purchase a home with no down payment and no PMI. What is PMI? Private mortgage insurance. Now, the caveat to the VA loan is there is a VA funding fee. The VA funding fee is added to the mortgage loan total. So for instance, let's just say you find a home that's $500,000. The VA funding fee would be added to that $500,000, and let's just say it makes your total mortgage loan $508,000. So in that instance, we were saying that the VA funding fee was $8,000. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, be sure to drop a comment, ask a question, let me know. So how can you as a VA buyer purchase your dream home at a much lower interest rate? Well, the example I'm going to give, this family purchased a $750,000 home at a 4.25% interest rate. And so what they did is they utilized the builder incentives to buy down their interest rate. So let's go ahead and get that pulled up on the screen, and I'm gonna be looking at it on my phone. As you can see, I have some different parts highlighted for you, so we'll walk through each section. Now, the first part highlighted in yellow, it says purchase price, $750,115. That is how much this home costs. Now, if you look above that, you'll see incentives, $63,000, and options total $103,125. So they spent $103,000 in upgrades, which is what brought the home to the $750,000. All right, so the next portion highlighted in yellow, you'll see that it says loan program VA, and again, it has that total $750,115. And then it says fixed or ARM. We always want to do a fixed interest rate if possible, and this family was able to get a fixed interest rate. Now look at the first portion that's highlighted in green. It says rate 4.25%. And then as we go down, it says points buy down. So typically in today's market, interest rates are about 6.5%. They were able to buy down their rate through the lender and get it down to 4.25%. So again, points buy down, that costs $35,680 to buy that rate down to 4.25%. And then right below that, you see it says closing cost assistance, $320. But the main thing, look where it says, and we're still talking about the portion in green, look where it says total cash discount, and it says $36,000. They were able to get a credit from the builder to be able to get $36,000. And what they did, they took that $36,000 that the builder gave them and they applied it to be able to buy down their rate. All right, so now we're looking at the portion to the right that's highlighted in blue. It says total monthly investment. Again, you see that 4.25% interest rate, and their total monthly payment is $3,874. That is for a $750,000 house in 2025 in today's market. Normally, a $750,000 house at a 6.5% interest rate is probably gonna cost you about $5,000. That's without me doing any math, anything like that. So $3,874. And what I want you to understand is that if you're in the military or you were in the military and you're a 100% permanent and total disabled veteran, if you're in the state of Virginia, your taxes are also waived, which is going to bring down your mortgage payment even more. So let's say the taxes are waived on this, just for an example. and they don't have to pay an additional $400 a month for taxes. That brings this mortgage down to $3,400. So I'm just giving that example. If you are 100% permanent and totally disabled, then make sure you take advantage of getting your property taxes waived. All right, so we'll keep looking down under where it says estimate of closing costs. You see that closing costs cost them about 2.2%, which is $16,503. That number is not highlighted. And then again, we see those points, $35,630. And then look where it's highlighted in pink, once again, to point out that the builder gave them $36,000 and they chose to use it to buy down their rate. Now, here's the interesting part. Their total closing cost, which is highlighted in purple at the bottom right, their total closing cost was $20,089. So that includes that 2.2% that we talked about right under estimate of closing costs, and then whatever additional fees they had to close the loan. So instead of coming out of pocket the $35,680 to buy down the rate, again, just to reiterate, they use the builder's money to buy down their rate on a new construction home. So instead of using that $36,000 towards their closing costs, they decided to come out of pocket for $20,089, and they paid their own closing costs, and the builder bought their rate down. So think about it logically. The rate buy down was approximately $36,000 and their closing cost was $20,000. So they saved about $16,000 just by paying their own closing costs and letting the builder buy down their rate. So that is how you do it in 2025. You can find a new construction home, get that home built, see what incentives the builder offers you. $36,000 for builder incentives is absolutely amazing, and they used it the right way to buy down that rate. Now they have a 4.25% interest rate in today's market, which is absolutely unheard of, and they only came out of pocket $20,000 for a $750,000 home. For all my brothers and sisters that have served in the military, or you currently are serving, whatever it may be, this is how you take advantage of using new construction, builder incentives, combining your VA loan. So I want you to see that it is possible. If you have questions or comments or concerns, no matter where you are, be sure to reach out to me. I have trusted realtors all throughout the United States that can help you with the VA loan if you're not in Virginia. If you are in Virginia and you have questions, be sure to reach out to me. I would love to work with you. Be sure to hit that bell icon. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you're not missing any more valuable content. And if you guys want to continue to see content like this, please be sure to drop a comment below. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace.